just starting the water boiling. And the reason that I wanted to cook some oatmeal today is because I wanted to talk about the benefits of oatmeal. I want to say I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I'm just telling what I know. I'm just sharing what I have learned from having oatmeal kind of now on a regular basis. So the water is starting to boil. I turned the water on before I started the stream. And that's funny. So I turned the water to heat it up before I started the live stream. And I'm going to put in, I've got about half a pan of water. I don't really measure out the water, just like maybe about 4 cups to a cup of oatmeal. So I'm going to put the oatmeal in before the water starts to boil. Depending on when you put the oatmeal in the water, the dry oats in the water is going to make a difference with how creamy the oats are. So if you put the oats in cold water, they're going to cook a little bit longer, soak up a little bit more water, and be more chewy. If you wait until the water is boiling, then you're going to have like a rougher texture to the oats, and they won't be as creamy. It'll be more oat and water. If you start out with colder water, it'll be more of a creamy oatmeal. So I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit on this and let these cook for a little bit. And just let them simmer. I've got a little more water than I usually do, I think, in that. But that's okay. We'll let them cook. The other reason that I wanted to talk about oatmeal is because it has tryptophan. And tryptophan helps you to sleep. So hi, Watch Me Cook and Video. Thanks for joining me here. I'm talking about the benefits of oatmeal at bedtime. Oatmeal has tryptophan, and a lot of things have tryptophan, like turkey and hi, Juanita, Justina's Country Kitchen. It's good to see you here. I started eating oats at bedtime when I found out that the amount of tryptophan that they have is like 145 milligrams per cup, I believe. And the reason that oats in particular are beneficial is because they're high in carbs. So you get the tryptophan from the oats, the carbohydrates release insulin. Insulin clears out the amino acids in your brain and helps the tryptophan to work better, apparently, from what I've read. Like I say, I'm not a doctor, not medical advice, just sharing what I've learned. And so when you eat these before bedtime, you get that tryptophan rush, and then that helps you to sleep. And I've been doing this for probably about 2 months, and it helps me sleep really well. I get a really good full night's sleep. And the other thing is that it affects your serotonin and melatonin levels. And, you know, serotonin is the happy brain chemical. And with that, also affecting the serotonin levels, I feel like I am happier throughout the day. Like I notice, like, wow, I feel a lot better. Okay, here we go. That started up again. And the other thing that I stopped doing is I stopped having oatmeal for breakfast, because now I know why when I have oatmeal for breakfast, I feel so tired in half an hour or an hour later. So that's been a big benefit. Also, besides learning that it can help me sleep at night, it helps to not eat it, to stay awake during the day. The other thing that I like to add is cinnamon. And I just kind of put whatever amount in that I feel like. With that, maybe a teaspoon. And I like cinnamon because it adds a flavor, but cinnamon also has a lot of health benefits too, or it can be counterproductive. It's a blood thinner. And so, once again, not a doctor, not giving medical advice, but ask your doctor about using cinnamon in your cooking because it can have effects. And I'm so sorry if there's an echo. I can't get my phone turned down any lower. And so now we've got the oatmeal cooking pretty good. I'm going to put in a little bit more salt because salt makes it better. Salt makes it more sweet and brings out that flavor a little bit more. You can taste the oats better. You can taste the sugar better. And plus you get a little bit of magnesium from the sea salt. So it's good stuff. So these are just about ready. Just let them cook down, boil down just a little bit more. Justina, do you cook your oats like overnight oats in a crock pot, or do you just cook them slow on the stove? Because I have not cooked overnight oats or steel cut oats. We use the gluten-free oats, and I have a local health food store that sells them in bulk, which is really nice because oats can have gluten if they are grown near a field with wheat or with something else in it that barley that has gluten. They can get that cross-contamination. So if you're gluten-free, you want to make sure that you get, even though oats don't naturally grow with gluten, you want to make sure that you get gluten-free oats because they can be cross-contaminated. So we buy the special gluten-free oats at our health food store, and we are able to get them in bulk, which is really nice because we use a lot of oatmeal, and I like to cook with oats, like for cookies and stuff like that. So what I would like to find next is some savory oatmeal recipes. And I asked the question on one of the Facebook sites that I'm on and got a couple of interesting recipes. So I hope to kind of try those out here soon. And Rosa the Sweet Chef, thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. We're in Arizona, so still early, not early, it's still morning here. Justina's Country Kitchen, just slow over the stove. I always add cinnamon to help with blood sugar, and my husband is diabetic. So Justina, is he recommended to have cinnamon for his conditions? Just about ready with these. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. I'd like to boil the water out, but I don't want them to get too dry because I will warm these up in the microwave. Like I'll cook a good portion of it and warm it up in the microwave and have them before bed. Hi, Molly and Lydia. Let me know what more just arrived. I'm making oatmeal to talk about oatmeal and the benefits of eating oatmeal before bed, because oatmeal has tryptophan and it makes you sleepy. So I'm eating oatmeal before bedtime to get a really good night's sleep. And plus it affects your serotonin and melatonin levels. And so it can make you happier throughout the day to be eating oatmeal and getting a good night's sleep, and you get a good night's sleep. So Bill is on. Hello. And yeah, Molly, it really helps me sleep. Not only like sometimes, if you take melatonin, if you've ever taken melatonin, it can make you sleep for just a little bit. Eating oatmeal at night seems to make me get like a really good full night's sleep. And I'm very happy about that. Savory oat crackers, Rosa is the Sweet Chef. I've made chia crackers, but I've never made oatmeal crackers. I've got to try that. Okay, I need to get this off the stove. I'm going to put it in my bowl. Justina's Country Kitchen said, yes, use cinnamon a lot, even in my sweet potatoes. Yes, sweet potatoes. Okay, and totally will do this. Does the The carbs, though, not make you store fat. I mean, since they are not burned off. It's possible, but also the carbs are benefiting you because it's helping the amino acids clear in your brain and get the tryptophan to work faster. Pretty cool, huh? Justina's Country Kitchen, I bake bread. I made baked oatmeal, gluten-free, and add fruit. Nice. That sounds yummy. For some reason, I can't see the other people comments. I haven't, I'm not posting them on the screen because I have to reach over the top of the stove to post them on the screen. So sorry, that's why you're not seeing them. So I'm going to dish up some oatmeal here. And here's the other thing. Let's see if I can push this back a little bit. And I'm going to, okay, you can see. Sorry. Made the camera wobbly there. That's not good. So the other thing that you can do to help a little bit, which does add more carbs, but you can add banana. And the reason that you want to add banana is because it has magnesium. Magnesium also helps you to sleep, and it helps with any kind of muscle soreness. And it's just, magnesium is incredible, very good for all kinds of different things. So the thing that you don't want to add is a lot of protein. You want less protein, like nuts and a lot of milk. You can add a little bit of milk because milk has some tryptophan also, but you don't want to add a lot of protein that will stop that insulin amino acid benefit. So I just put like a little bit of butter on and let that melt, and that kind of be my creaminess. And sometimes I have it with bananas and sometimes I don't. The other thing that I love on oatmeal, yeah, blueberries should be good because blueberries have so many things too, so many healthy things. I use maple sugar. Maple sugar is dried maple syrup, and it has its own benefits, and it's a little bit lower on the glycemic index than white sugar, and it tastes so good. And it adds that rich maple flavor that we absolutely love. And over the top of the bananas, it's really, really yummy. And then you can, of course, add a little bit more cinnamon if you'd like. And I'm going to save this for dinner so that I don't have a nap this morning. But just think about, all the breakfast cereals that have a lot of oats in them. I just feel so bad for like young kids that are being fed oatmeal in the morning and then sent off to school and they're drowsy. So that's what I think about. But I do notice that I do remember that when I've eaten oatmeal in the mornings that I get so tired and so sleepy at work. And that's the reason, is because tryptophan. And you can eat the higher protein foods that have tryptophan, like turkey, light meat turkey or white meat turkey has a lot of tryptophan. It doesn't have that same amino acid insulin reaction from what I understand, but it still can give you some benefit and probably help you with sleep. Let's see what's in the chat. Okay. I use raw sugar. I've used that too. I like the maple flavor. I really like the maple flavor a lot. And I use it in just about everything. It's so good. Never tried maple sugar, but sounds good. Maple sugar, yum. I'm going to have to try that. And I also get that at my health food store. And I think that I found it maybe at Walmart one time. The other sugar that I like a lot is coconut sugar, and it's a lot like brown sugar. And that would be really good in the oats as well. Molly says, no wonder I was so tired as a kid at school. Yeah, if you're eating Cheerios every morning like I was, those are oats. And so yeah, can be a game changer. So that's pretty much all I have for everybody. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for being in the chat. And please let me know if you guys try oatmeal at bedtime. Hi, Karen. I love that. Oh, I had no idea about making. Yeah, it's got tryptophan. tryptophan, which is a really good thing. So not only does it make you sleepy, but it makes you happy. And it does affect the gut microbiome. And so I think with all of those things, there are people out there that are oatmeal haters that say never, never, never eat oatmeal. So do some research, do some studying. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, not medical advice, just sharing what I know. And just sharing that this has been really beneficial to me. And I'm so glad that I found this. And I really notice a difference. Even 1 or 2 nights, if I don't have oatmeal, I don't sleep the same. I don't sleep through the night like I do when I'm eating this at night. Yes, please report back to me, Molly and Rosa, Justina, Karen. Let me know if you try it out. It's some good stuff. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm signing off, and hopefully tonight y'all enjoy some oatmeal and have a banana with it. Thank you, everyone. See you soon.